Hey, how's it going? It's Karl, aka Karl Drum Tech. I'm here right now at home, just chilling here in the backyard. And today I want to talk about the video that I put out there in regards to unsolicited critique. And this is also a blog that is available only on Drumlines of America. And I kind of want to respond to, for the most part, the response I got was overwhelmingly positive, and for the most part, people enjoyed it, liked it, and they agree with me, right? I saw a lot of "preach it, brother," like I saw that, right? So that was cool, and I really do appreciate that kind of feedback. But I also got some other feedback where people said, hey Karl, if you put stuff out there online on the internet and it's public, and you have this public account, you should expect people to give unsolicited critique, or this is. I've also heard this is the internet, people can say whatever they want, you can't stop them, blah blah blah. And what I'm saying is, I agree with that. I agree with that completely. When I put this video out there, I didn't mean to stop people from doing what they want to do. If they want to give unsolicited critique, if they wanted to troll, if they wanted to give negative comments, whether that's on my page or somebody else's page, I can't stop people from doing that, right? It's the internet. You're right. It's a public forum. The comment section is wide open for anybody to put anything that they want to, and there's nothing I can say or do that can stop people from doing that. So the whole goal of me putting this content out there in terms of just don't stop doing negative, stop doing unsolicited critique, it's not to actually try to stop you from doing it. What I'm trying to say is, for the most part, when people interpret it that way, where they think that I'm saying stop doing that, you completely misunderstand me, right? What I'm really trying to say is, it's more of an introspective thing. It's more like I'm telling you, okay, don't do this, and you don't want to do this because. So now, after all that, when you think about it, is this something that you really want to do? Now, ultimately, if you decide that, you know what, I am going to give unsolicited critique. I don't care what this guy Karl says. F that guy, whatever. I'm not saying that you're thinking that, but it's I'm still going to do what I want to do. Then by all means, do it, right? And I'm not saying that everybody who does unsolicited critique has bad intentions, right? There are some people out there who do give unsolicited critique because they're really trying to help another person. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, right? And I'm not discounting that fact at all. But what I'm trying to say is, even for me, and yes, I've given unsolicited critique before. Are you shocked to hear that? Yes, I've done that before. So I'm not trying to be this high and mighty person where I'm I don't do this kind of thing. I'm perfect. Now you don't do it too. I've done it too. All right, call me hypocrite, whatever you want. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, in some ways, when I do these videos and I talk about these things, in some ways I'm talking to myself too, right? It's not just me being this high and mighty place, right? It's I've also done it, and what I've found is that when I give unsolicited critique, no matter what, to me it feels weird. It felt weird. It was just this just doesn't seem right, because this person didn't ask for my opinion, right? My constructive criticism, even if it's constructive, and I still gave it to them anyway, right? And just to me, it just felt weird, and it might not feel weird to you, right? It's if your intentions are completely to try to help the other person, mazel tov, do that, all right? That's definitely a good thing. But it's what I'm trying to say is really have that introspective moment where you look inside yourself and you think, when I give this critique, is it really to try to help this person, or am I trying to boost my own ego to show how my knowledge is so superior, and I just want to put it out there to validate what I've learned, and I'm just going to do that. Now, you might not be thinking that in your head, but the subtext is that, and you may not be completely aware of it. So that's why I put these videos out there, to try to show you, is this something that you could be thinking about? If it is, maybe this is something that you need to reevaluate. And these things, these ideas I put out there, it's just suggestions, right? It's you don't have to do anything I tell you to do. You don't have to listen to me at all. What I'm trying to say is, when I put these videos out there and I put these ideas out there, really try to think about the context of what I'm saying. First of all, read the damn article that I put out there. Watch the entire video that I put out there, and try to understand exactly what the context is of what I'm trying to say, right? When people say you can't stop people from commenting, and like stop commenting. I can't stop people from commenting. I can't stop people from leaving unsolicited critique on their comments, like, and people think that that's what I'm trying to say. Then you completely misinterpret me. That's not what I'm saying at all. All right. So just something, just food for thought, to put it out there, and that is my response to that kind of thought, in terms of just if somebody thought that, like, I was trying to stop people from giving unsolicited critique. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can troll if you want to. You can give negative comments, and if you feel like I should be the one receiving those things, feel free to do so. Right? Again, it's an open forum. It's totally public. I can't stop you. But is that something you want to do? If you want to be a jerk to somebody online, if you want to troll them, if you want to make negative comments, is that something you really want to do? And don't get me wrong, that is something that people really do want to do, and they do enjoy it, right? But it's like I can't stop those people, right? Well, you can't stop those people, right? It's just like, you have to try to take it in stride. You have to try to see what positive situation you can make out of it. And at the end of the day, even on the very lowest levels, it's still a good thing, even if people do that, because it's still engagement in some form. There's still an opportunity for communication. There's still an opportunity for engagement, and maybe possibly make a friend, which has happened on many occasions. In terms of like my experience on the internet, and starting Karl Drum Tech and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, when I started Karl Drum Tech, I knew that I was leaving myself open to anything: positive comments, negative comments, unsolicited critique, whatever the case may be. I might be loved, I might be hated. There's so many different variables and so many things that could happen, but I knew that going in. I knew that was something that was going to happen, and I was completely 100% okay with that. So let that be absolutely clear. So do whatever you guys want to do, and hopefully my comments have been helpful to you, and let's just keep on keeping on. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much if you've been watching. A little bit of contrast from my last video, where I was just like so amped, I was so energetic, and just like rah in your face. But now I'm kind of like, as you can see, I'm kind of chill. I'm kind of like, just kind of normal. But there's many different sides and many different facets to my personality, just like I'm sure there are for you. So and just like we're all not perfect. Some days we might say don't do this, but in reality we've actually done it ourselves and committed the same kind of crimes that we might tell people like not to do. But it's like, for me, I speak on these things as a reminder to myself. I'm also kind of speaking to myself. So I'm not excluding myself. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying that, we all could better ourselves, and we all could have, better introspection in terms of just like what we can do to better the world that we live in. And, I can just go on and on about that kind of thing. But again, thank you so much if you've been watching, and hopefully this video has been helpful to you. I put up Instagram posts out there saying that I am looking for mentees. So that was yesterday. By the time you're seeing this video, it's probably October 4th, 2016. I plan on announcing something, or I plan on I may or may not announce it, but I plan on letting people know who I've selected as my mentee. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go ahead and email me at karrietarl@gmail.com. So my first initial, my last name is Arrieta, ARRIETA, and then RL@gmail.com. Email for more information, and I'll send you the details as far as like how you can be mentored by me. All right. So again, just don't forget, deadline's kind of like October 9th, 2016 for the most part. So I hope to make a decision by then, if not before then. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure you email that email address. Other than that, thank you again for watching. Until next time, peace out.